4C. Go wild. What is wild? Wild is animals and plants living in their natural habitats. 1. Read. A. Discuss. What do you think is the most dangerous animal? Dangerous animal means an animal that can harm you or even kill you if you come close to it. Okay, look at these two animals I brought you. This is the box jellyfish. It looks nice, right? But be careful. This fish is deadly. It can sting its enemies, and when it does, it's most likely that they will die because this fish is venomous. It has venom. Look at this snake. It's called the black mamba. Is it more dangerous than cobras? Yes, it is. Why is it dangerous? 1. Because it's very fast. 2. Because it can attack you even if you did not provoke it and you did nothing bad to it. This snake loves to attack, and it is also venomous. It has venom like poison. Okay, has an animal ever attacked or chased you? When you chase someone or something, you go after it, you run after it, trying to catch it. Just like this hippo trying to attack this man. Have I ever been attacked or chased by an animal? No, I have never been attacked or chased by an animal, and if I had, I would definitely have been scared. Okay, I have never been chased by an animal, and if I had, if that happened to me, I would have been definitely scared. B. Look at the pictures and the title. What do you think the people's experiences with these animals are? Listen, read, and check your answers. These are the pictures. Picture of a tiger and a picture of this man. His name is Ramesh from India. And a picture of a crocodile. And Andy from United Kingdom. The title is I Lived to Tell the Tale. What is a tale? A tale is a story that is not real, that is imaginary, fictional. So, look at the pictures and the title. The pictures, the title. What do you think happened to these people? Well, judging by the previous questions we answered, have you ever been attacked by an animal? And by looking at these pictures and the title, it seems that these people were endangered by these animals. These people were attacked, were chased by these animals, and I think they lived. They didn't die because the title says I lived, so they didn't die to tell the tale, to tell their stories, which is almost hard to believe. This is why we call it a tale. It is a real story, but we call it a tale because it's difficult to believe, because it's like an imaginary story. Okay, now let's read and listen and find out more about these two stories. 1. This is the first story. Listen to it and read along.
I lived to tell the tale. Real-life stories of people who got a bit too close to wild animals.
Our village is near the river Ganges, and tigers have always lived close by without disturbing anyone. But climate change means they have to find new sources of food. As a result, a tiger killed a villager last year while he was collecting honey in the forest. However, tigers very rarely come close to villages, so I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw one last month. It appeared suddenly as I was walking to my hut. I started running, but it didn't chase me. I hid inside and held my breath. Then I heard it scratching at my door. I was terrified. Fortunately, after a while, a group of villagers managed to scare the beast away. Ramesh, India.
Last year, I went to Australia with my brother, and we had the silly idea of walking in the bush. He was looking for a good place to take a photo while I was walking by a river. At some point, I stood on a log. Well, I thought it was a log. It turned out to be a crocodile's tail. It span round and snapped its jaws at me and luckily missed my leg. I don't know how, but I managed to find the courage to run. Now, I've always thought crocodiles were slow. Well, I was wrong. With a croc snapping at my ankles, I climbed a nearby tree. After a while, it got bored and went back to the river. As soon as my brother returned, I told him about my adventure. All he said was, "Did you get a photo of it?" Andy, UK.
Before we read, I want you to notice that these two boxes are in red. And why is that? Because these two words will come again in next lesson, in vocabulary lesson. You will see these two words. Okay, from the top. Our village is near the river Ganges. Ganges is the name of the river which the village is nearby. And tigers have always lived close by. Tigers and villagers. Villagers are people who live in a village. Village is like a small town. They lived not far away from each other's animals, tigers and people, but these tigers never disturb anyone. Disturb like they go and attack people or do anything that make people not comfortable. They never disturbed humans. But climate change. Climate is the weather. Change means they have to find new sources of food. Because of the weather, they had no more food and they had to search for new sources. This is why they started going to the villages where people live. As a result, because of this, a tiger killed a villager last year while he was collecting honey in the forest. He was getting honey from the forest. However, tigers very rarely come close to villages. It's rarely. Rarely means it almost never happens that tigers come close. They go near villages. They always stay away. But because they have no more food, they had to go to villages and attack people. So I couldn't believe my eyes. It was very difficult for me to believe what's happening when I saw one last month. It appeared suddenly. It came out of nowhere. I saw it in front of me as I was walking to my hut. A hut is a simple house with 1 or 2 rooms. That's it. Not a lot of rooms. I started running, but it didn't chase me. It didn't chase me. It didn't come after me. I hid inside. I hid. When you hide, you don't want anybody to see you. And held my breath. I stopped breathing. You know when you inhale and exhale, like that's breathing. He stopped breathing. Then I heard it scratching at my door. The tiger was scratching. When the tiger scratches, it rubs its feet against the door. I was terrified. When you are terrified, you are so scared. Fortunately, the good news is that after a while, I didn't stay for too long like that. A group of villagers managed means they were able to scare the beast away. Beasts like tigers, wolves, lions, all these are beasts. Ramesh, India. 2. Last year I went to Australia with my brother and we had the silly idea. The idea was silly, it was childish, of walking in the bush. This is a bush, like a plant that grows up from the ground. My brother, he was looking for a good place to take a photo while I was walking by a river. I was walking at the riverside. At some point, while I was walking, I stood. Stood is the past tense of stand, like stand up. I stood on a log. A log is a thick piece of wood from a tree. Well, I thought it was a log. This is what I was thinking. I thought I was standing on a log. It turned out I surprisingly discovered that it wasn't a log. Do you know what it was? It was a crocodile's tail. What is a crocodile? Look at the picture. This is a picture of a crocodile. And the thing that I was standing on wasn't a log. It was its tail, the crocodile's tail. Can you believe that? It span. When you spin is the present of span. You turn around quickly. And snapped its jaws at me. It tried to bite me. It tried to bite me. Jaw. What is jaw? Jaw is your mouth bone. You know your teeth? Your teeth are connected to your jaw. So it snapped its jaws at me, and luckily, I was lucky, it missed. It didn't bite me. I was okay. It missed my leg. I don't know how, but I managed to find the courage. I was able to find the courage, the bravery. I was brave to run. Now, I have always thought crocodiles were slow. This is what I was thinking. I thought that these animals are slow, but guess what? I was wrong. These crocodiles are fast, with the croc snapping at my ankles. Croc is the reduction of crocodile. You can say croc if you don't want to say crocodile. If it's too long for you, you can just say croc. That's the same thing. It was snapping at my ankle. Ankle is the joint between your leg and your foot. That is your ankle. It's a joint. I climbed a nearby tree. I moved up a tree using my hands and my feet. After a while, it got bored. The crocodile wasn't interested in me, didn't want to eat me anymore. It got bored and went back to the river. As soon as my brother returned, the minute my brother returned, I told him about my adventure, the things I did, the things I saw. All he said was, "Did you get a photo of it? Did you take a picture?" His brother doesn't care. All he cared about was the picture, because his brother was looking for a good place to take a photo. So he wasn't worried about me. He didn't tell me, "Okay, are you okay? Were you injured?" All he said was, "Did you take a photo?" That's all he cares about. Okay, good. Now let's read these questions and put R for Ramesh, the Indian villager, A for Andy from UK, the one with the crocodile, and N for neither. Neither means not Andy, not Ramesh. The animal didn't try to attack me. Okay, didn't try to attack me. We know that Andy was attacked by the crocodile. He was okay, he wasn't hurt. Now, if you remember what Ramesh said that suddenly a tiger appeared in front of him, so he ran away and the tiger didn't chase him. He hid inside his hut and closed the door. So Ramesh wasn't attacked by the tiger. The tiger didn't chase him, and then he was scratching at his door. Ramesh was inside the hut, the tiger was outside the hut, so he wasn't attacked by the tiger. I scared the animal away. Who scared the animal away? Neither of them. What happened with Ramesh is that villagers came and scared the animal away, not Ramesh. And Andy didn't scare the crocodile away. It got bored. The crocodile got bored and went back to the river. 3. I live in a dangerous place. Ramesh said that he lives in a village where tigers live nearby. Ramesh: the animal chased me. Ramesh said that the tiger didn't chase him. What Andy said is that after he stood on the crocodile's tail, the crocodile spun around and snapped its jaws at him. And then Andy started running from the crocodile, and the crocodile was running after him. He was chasing him. So Andy, I got injured during the experience. He was hurt. Andy wasn't hurt. Yes, it's true that the crocodile tried to hurt him, tried to bite him, but he said that he missed. See? And luckily missed my leg. The crocodile missed his leg, so he wasn't hurt. The same thing with Ramesh, so neither. I disturbed the animal by accident. I annoyed the animal. I made the animal uncomfortable by accident. I didn't mean it. It was Andy. He stood on the crocodile's tail. He thought it was a log. 7. I didn't need help to get rid of the animal. Okay, Ramesh was helped by villagers. Andy was helped by no one. He climbed up a tree and stayed there for a while until the crocodile was bored. So Andy didn't get help from anybody. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it with friends. Goodbye.